Have you ever woken up in the morning, stepped onto the floor, and felt like your legs no longer belong to you? No pain, no injury, but each step feels slow and shaky, like your inner strength has quietly disappeared. Your arms, shoulders, and back. Every movement takes just a bit more effort. And you wonder, is this just what aging feels like? The answer is, not entirely. This silent loss of muscle, known as sarcopenia, isn't just caused by age. A lesser-known, often overlooked reason is what you eat before bed. So if you're over 60 and want to wake up with steadier legs, stay with us. In this video, we'll share 4 bedtime foods that help you fight muscle loss, sleep better, and feel stronger in the morning. Especially the last one, just 1 spoonful can make a big difference. Before we begin, we'd love to know, where are you watching from? Share your city or country in the comments below. We read every single message. And if you care about your health after 60, make sure to subscribe to Life in Words. We're here to walk this journey with you, every night, every step, every healthier day ahead. 1. Kiwi, the fruit that helps you sleep deeper and rebuild strength. Every morning, Mr. Walter, 75 years old, a retired history teacher, would quietly sit by the window with a cup of tea, looking out at the garden where laughter used to echo with his late wife. He still stood tall, his eyes remained sharp, but his body told a different story. "I don't sleep through the night anymore," he shared. "I wake up feeling stiff, like my body never really rested." He used to believe it was just part of getting older, until I suggested something surprisingly simple. Eat 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before bed, every night, for 2 weeks. No pills, no drastic diets, just fruit. 2 weeks later, Mr. Walter returned with a gentle but bright smile. "I don't creak like an old chair anymore," he chuckled. "My legs feel like they belong to me again." So what makes kiwi so powerful? First, kiwi is one of the rare fruits that naturally contains melatonin, a hormone that signals your brain when it's time to sleep. No need for supplements. Kiwi offers a gentle, food-based source that your body can absorb with ease. Studies show kiwi improves both sleep quality and duration, especially for older adults. But that's just the beginning. Kiwi is loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and E. These reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in aging muscle tissue. That means less soreness, less stiffness, and better recovery overnight. Its high potassium content also helps muscles contract properly and reduces nighttime cramps. Despite its sweet taste, kiwi has a low glycemic index, making it safe for those managing diabetes or watching blood sugar. It's also light on digestion, low in sodium, and easy to eat. So tonight, instead of reaching for a cookie or sugary drink, try peeling 2 fresh kiwis. Eat them slowly, maybe while listening to soft music or reading something comforting. Turn it into a bedtime ritual, because sometimes the road back to strength doesn't start in the gym. It begins with a quiet choice before sleep. If this resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments. Have you ever tried kiwi at night? Or will you try it tonight? Your story might just inspire someone else. And don't go anywhere. The next food is even more familiar, and it holds a surprising power to help your muscles rebuild while you rest. 2. Eggs, the gentle protein that reminds your muscles to rebuild. Mrs. Helen, 69 years old, a retired librarian from Maine, always lived with thoughtful routines. She loved quiet afternoons reading novels by the window and tending to the little garden behind her home. But lately, every morning brought an uneasy feeling. "My legs feel like overcooked spaghetti," she said, half joking. "I stand up, and I'm never quite sure if I'll stay steady." For years, she believed eating lightly at night helped her sleep better. Some evenings, she had nothing but a little herbal tea. Then I suggested something that made her raise an eyebrow. One soft-boiled egg before bed. Just one. Every night. 2 weeks later, Helen called with a voice full of hope. I didn't expect much, but I feel more grounded now. Not strong like in my 30s, but steady. Like my legs are truly mine again. Why do eggs make such a difference? Because they're a source of complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, the amino acid that acts like a green light for your muscles to start rebuilding. As we age, our bodies respond less effectively to protein. So we need more of it, and we need it to be high quality. One large egg gives you around 6 grams of protein and over 500 milliliters of leucine, a compact but powerful nighttime fuel. Eggs also contain vitamin D, which supports coordination and muscle control, especially if you don't get much sun. And let's not forget choline, which is vital for brain and nerve health. Worried about cholesterol? Modern research shows that 1 egg a day is safe for most people, and may even help raise HDL, the good cholesterol. What matters most is how you cook it. Soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in olive oil. Avoid frying in butter or loading it with salt. If chewing is an issue, a soft-cooked egg is one of the easiest proteins to enjoy. Mrs. Helen now calls it her evening strength bite. A small act with a big purpose. To tell her body, here's one more chance to rebuild tonight. If this story feels familiar, drop a 2 in the comments. Do you think you'll try adding an egg to your evening routine? Coming up next, we'll look at a tiny seed that helps relax tired legs and quietly restores them while you sleep. 3. Pumpkin seeds, a tiny gift of relaxation for your legs. Mr. Patrick, 72 years old, a retired woodworker from Colorado, was the kind of man everyone trusted. His hands were rough and steady, shaped by decades of carving timber. But recently, he admitted something that even surprised him. Every morning, my legs feel like stone, he said. Not sore, not numb, just stiff, like they never got the message to relax. We reviewed his evening habits, bedtime, hydration, what he ate last. And one thing stood out: a lack of magnesium, a mineral essential for muscles to fully relax during sleep. So I made a simple suggestion. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds about an hour before bed. No butter, no salt, no fancy mix-ins, just plain pumpkin seeds, as simple as he was. Weeks later, Patrick called with a laugh in his voice. It's like someone took the brakes off. I still stretch in the mornings, but now it feels like warming up, not a rescue mission. So why are pumpkin seeds so effective? Because they're rich in magnesium, just 1 ounce, about 2 tablespoons, provides nearly 37% of your daily needs. Without enough magnesium, your muscles may never fully relax during the night. That leads to stiffness and poor recovery, even after 8 hours of sleep. But the benefits go beyond that. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, which the body converts into serotonin and then melatonin, 2 compounds that help you relax and sleep deeply. And better sleep means more growth hormone, more cellular repair, and yes, more muscle recovery. They also provide plant-based protein, healthy fats, and zinc, which supports testosterone levels, especially helpful for men over 60. How to enjoy them? Just 1 to 2 tablespoons, eaten on their own or sprinkled over plain Greek yogurt. Avoid salted versions. Late-night sodium can raise blood pressure. If you soak the seeds overnight, your body absorbs the minerals even better. Now, Mr. Patrick keeps a small jar of pumpkin seeds next to his reading chair. I think of it as a little gift for tomorrow's version of me, he says. Small, simple, and exactly what aging muscles need. If you've ever woken up with stiff or heavy legs, comment with a 3 below. You might help someone else feel less alone and more hopeful. Up next is something even more quiet and unassuming. but with the power to nourish your strength throughout the night. 4. Cottage Cheese, the quiet nighttime fuel that feeds your strength. Mrs. Margaret, 76 years old, a former nurse from Oregon, is one of those women who always has a kind smile and a warm presence. She loves tending to her flowers, walking her little dog Max in the evening, and staying active. But recently, even simple things became difficult. "I started avoiding steps altogether," she confided. "Even just 2 or 3. My legs felt drained." No supplements, no gym routines, no long list of changes. I suggested just one thing: 3 spoonfuls of low-fat cottage cheese, about 30 minutes before bed. No recipe, no prep, just open the container and eat. 3 weeks later, Margaret returned with a bright smile. "I didn't think something so plain could make a difference," she said. "But now I wake up with more energy. I feel like my legs can catch me again." So what's the secret? Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually through the night. While you sleep, your body uses those nutrients to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. Without enough available amino acids, your body may break down muscle to fuel basic functions. And that's the last thing we want, especially as muscle naturally declines with age. Cottage cheese also contains leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle repair. It's low in carbohydrates, making it a safe choice for people watching their blood sugar. In fact, some research suggests bedtime protein like cottage cheese can even stabilize overnight glucose levels, which is helpful for those with diabetes or prediabetes. Worried about sodium or fat? No problem. You can find low-sodium, 1% fat versions that keep all the benefits. Margaret likes to add a few banana slices or a sprinkle of cinnamon. "It's become my quiet signal to my body," she says. "You're safe. You can rest. I've got you covered tonight." And that's exactly what cottage cheese is. A simple act of care, silently working through the night to rebuild the strength that time tries to take away. If this spoke to you, leave a 4 in the comments. It's often the quietest changes that bring the most meaningful results. Now that we've walked through all 4 foods, let's wrap up with one final message, one that can help you start tonight. Conclusion: the strength you're looking for isn't found in a gym. It's quietly built, night after night, while you sleep. And the beautiful part is, you don't have to change your whole life to begin rebuilding. No strict diets, no supplements, no complicated programs. What your body needs after 60 is a series of small, consistent, loving choices. The kind you make, not to impress anyone, but to care for yourself. A peeled kiwi under soft light. A gently boiled egg eaten with intention. A spoonful of pumpkin seeds. A few bites of cottage cheese to end the day. These aren't just snacks. They are signals. They tell your body, you still matter, you're still capable, you're still growing stronger. Because muscle loss is not the end. It's simply a sign, a whisper from within, that it's time to listen and gently begin again. So tonight, choose one. Just one. Let it become your quiet act of restoration. And by morning, you just might notice a difference. If this video has spoken to you in any way, we'd love to hear about it. Which of these 4 foods will you try tonight? Your answer might inspire someone else to take their first step too. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to Life in Words. Here, we believe aging doesn't mean fading. It means becoming more intentional, more present, more alive, one mindful choice at a time. Rest well tonight. Your muscles will thank you in the morning.